It's good, y'all. It's your boy Benin Francis. Welcome back to my channel, yo. So today what we're talking about is that getting lean takes a lot longer than you think, bro. And I'm just gonna be straight with you, be real with you, and be straight out with you, because there's a lot of people on the internet that'll tell you to just do OMAD or to just get 50,000 steps or just do this one thing and you'll be lean. And that's just not real, bro. I have to be honest. I have to tell you the truth. If you're doing this naturally, you're not taking like whatever they call it, Ozempic and GLP, whatever this crap is. Well, I can't really call it crap, because if some people really actually need that, like psychologically, then to each his own. But if you're doing this the natural way, just diet and exercise, the longer way, it's a little tougher, but in the end, I feel like it's more valuable because it's going to teach you delayed gratification. That is one thing that a lot of people in our generation suffer from, like the lack of delayed gratification. Like, we just think everything's supposed to be immediate, and that's not totally our fault, because if you've grown up and you're like a millennial or Gen Z or whatever, this new generation coming up, our attention spans, like, we're like programmed to just go from thing to thing to thing to thing. If you grew up in Amazon Prime society, when things can just be at your doorstep within a few hours or a day, it kind of programs your brain to think that that's how everything in life should be. And that's just not the case, bro. There are some things in life that really just take time. And no matter how much effort and work and things that you're putting in, which is great, it just takes time, and you got to be patient. And that's why I love fitness so much, and I love the journey of getting lean and dropping body fat so much, is because it teaches you as a man, listen, I have to put in work for things in the dark. I have to put in a lot of work for something that I can't even see yet, but I believe I have a vision of what I want to look like, of something I want to achieve. I'm going to put that work in every day. I'm going to control what I can control. I'm going to control my diet. I'm going to control my effort in the gym. I'm going to control my consistency, right? I'm going to show up, and I'm just going to trust and believe that at the end of this process, that each and every day I'm getting better, I'm getting more refined, and I'm going to get my goal, although I can't see it yet, And you have to also understand that it takes time. You get what I'm saying? And good things do take time sometimes. You feel me? That's the difference between sauce and juice. Like, people say he got the juice. All right, well, listen, a juice can finish, you feel me, in a few minutes. Somebody bring a juice into the house, y'all know how that goes, gone within that day. But sauce, it takes time to cook and create some sauce. You gotta boil it, add some ingredients in there. You feel me? Think about barbecue sauce. It's thick, the consistency is right. But seriously, some things in life, even like getting lean, they just take time. You have to be patient. You have to exercise delayed gratification. Now, the amazing thing is that when you do this, it starts to just spill over into all other areas of your life. Like, you will see that when you're in school, when you're in work, when you're in relationships, you will be more indifferent to the outcome. You're starting to develop a mentality of just like, yo, listen, I'm gonna control what I can control, which is my effort. Can't nobody tell you how hard you can go or not. Only you determine that. Only you determine what is too much for you. Only you determine when you decide to tap out and when it's too much. That's only you, right? So you have full control over that. And when you now step into different arenas of life and you start to get tested, right? And you start to experience different things in relationships, you're just gonna have a different, better, and more refined mindset, right? Now, on top of that, guys, the better off you become as a person, right? Like, the more you self-improve, the less you care about bullcrap. And what I mean by that is that as you just become better, more refined as a person, more locked in, you're gonna realize that you don't care about stuff that doesn't ascertain or pertain to your goal. You feel me? It just doesn't matter. It's just a non-factor. It's like, why would I care about something that is not helping me or pushing me towards my goal? You feel me? And the fact of the matter is, you don't. And you shouldn't care about it. You get what I'm saying? Like example, the news. When has the news ever been good? When have you ever watched the news and felt better after watching the news? When have you ever felt better after scrolling all day on social media and just doom scrolling and brain rotting and watching a bunch of stuff that is just being thrown at you? Like, you're not even like intentional about what you're watching. You've never felt good after that, So what I'm saying is, the more locked in, the more focused on you become on your goals, the other things that don't help you reach your goals kind of just fade in the distance. You just don't care for them. And that's where the masculine presence, the masculine aura comes from. It's as a man, you literally being one-track minded on your goal. Your yes means yes, your no means no. You're willing to piss some people off or make some people mad because if they're trying to do things that don't align with your vision or goals, guess what? They're gonna be mad, but they're gonna respect you. But again, you don't care. You know, like a lot of guys think that they gotta be an a-hole and all this stuff, you know, just be a jerk to attract women. And that's not the case. Like, there's a deeper meaning to why women like guys like that we perceive, like you perceive as, oh, that dude's an a-hole or he's a jerk. The reason is because a guy like that, bro, like there's an extreme level, which I don't think you should be, but somebody like that, like, really cares about themselves. They care about what they have in front of them. They're not trying to people please. They're not trying to be the nice guy. They're like, listen, I don't care. I don't give a F. Like, whatever, I'm gonna do what I want to do. This is what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? Now, again, there's an extreme version of that is like a narcissist, which I don't think you should be. But sometimes the reason why women can even be attracted to dudes like that is because that masculine aura of just like, oh, listen, I'm one track minded. I'm doing what I do. I don't care what nobody else says. I don't care who I piss off. That is masculine. Now, you don't have to go to the extreme end of that, but what the point I'm saying is that when you get locked in on your goals, when you decide, hey, I want to start getting lean, right? I want to start dropping some body fat. You as a byproduct start to just kind of become like that with your energy, because you can't go out with your friends and eat checkers at 3 a.m. if you are trying to reach a goal of getting 10% body fat. You can't go out on a weekend with your boys and take shots and drink and get blackout drunk if you're trying to drop body fat, right? So as a byproduct, people might be like, oh, bro, you're whack now, you're lame, you're not coming out with us no more. You're gonna piss them off, and you guess what? You don't care, because you're trying to reach your goals. So it's either you're with me or you're against me. You feel me? Like, either you're supporting me or you're not. Either you're in my life to help push me towards my goals, or you're taking me further away from my goals. And if you're pulling me away from my goals, how are you a true friend and a real friend? So I don't care if that pisses you off. I'm gonna do what's best for me. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you start to get that energy and that aura, bro, and then on top of it, you're getting lean, jawlines popping, veins popping, shoulder to waist ratio popping, bro, and then you got that energy, yes, it's going to be a lot easier for you to attract a woman or a potential spouse, girlfriend, whatever, because of self-development. All right, so like, don't get it twisted. Don't think you got to be just some jerk, you know, a-hole person to attract women, and then you're acting like something that you're not. Just become the best version of yourself, and you will see as you do that, you will attract the right people into your life, and you will develop that masculine aura by being dedicated to your goals and not caring who's pissed off by that, because they're your goals and you're going to stick to them. You feel me? Like, my thing is, as long as your goals aren't self-destructive, like you're harming yourself, and as long as they're not harming or taking from anybody else, bro, do what you want to do. You get what I'm saying? If you're not hurting yourself and you are not hurting other people or taking from other people to get your goal, then, bro, lock in and do what you got to do, fam. There's nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. If you're not hurting nobody, you're not hurting yourself, do what you got to do. And anybody in your life that doesn't respect that, that's not a true friend. That's not even true family. You get what I'm saying? If they don't respect that. But I know this video was long-winded, and you know, obviously the topic is getting lean takes a lot longer than you think. But the overall message of this is just to understand that as you're getting lean, as you self-develop, there are going to be people along the journey that have to just get dropped off. You get what I'm saying? Like, on this journey. And the reason why it can take longer than you think is also psychological, because you have to now adjust your mindset and your identity. There's certain things or certain places you can't go anymore and you can't do anymore. And that takes a little bit of time to adjust into that new identity. You get what I'm saying? It takes a little bit of time to be okay with people that you used to like and hang out with not really liking you anymore or being mad. Like, it takes a little bit of time to adjust to that. But once you lock all the way in, you feel me, you're good, you're golden. It just kind of, sometimes it takes a little minute to shift into that new identity. You feel me? But anyway, guys, if you're on this journey, man, just continue to be the best version of yourself. Don't care what anybody says about that. And I do offer one-on-one coaching. The link will be in the description. My ebooks are also in the description. But I'll see you on the next video. Stay locked in, stay lean. Let's get it.